Hello, Julia.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? I love the movie. The movie is real crazy.
Thank you. George Tillman did a great job directing it, and it was really a labor of love for me.
Right, right. I'm sure. That's what's up. I'm sure you've been getting like a lot of good feedback from it and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of people haven't recognized me. I look a lot different than Jan, so a lot of my friends were like, "Who are you in the movie?" I'm from California. I don't have a Brooklyn accent, so it's like I was completely doing character work, and I met her and tried to give my best, impression of Jan. So.
Oh yeah, that was my next question. Like, yeah. So I mean, was she happy? Because I know the whole thing with Notorious and Kim, what's going on. Was she happy with you? Was she like, okay?
Oh yeah. She was like, "Oh, okay, you diva Jan," So she was really happy. I mean, if she wasn't, she would have let me know. I'm sure she's very honest. She said, it's still Hollywood. If there was a different portrayal, I'm sure if she wrote a book or a movie, it would be different. But for what it was, she was really happy with the casting. And I tried to bring a little dignity to the, traditional mad baby mama stuff. I just tried to keep it, honest. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know you did your thing on the Chappelle show.
Oh man,
I love
a little
that.
clip. It's different. Like I do a lot of different characters. So.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I mean, but besides meeting Jan, like how else did you was you already a fan of Big? Did you already know the music and some of the?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was a fan of Big. I was a fan of Little Kim. And I was definitely a fan of Pac because I'm a West Coast girl, which was a little bit of controversy, on that set. Everybody's like East Coast, Brooklyn, New Jersey, and I'm the only California girl there.
Right.
So, I'm like, West Side,
That's
so
funny.
it was cool to do that. But my favorite part in the film, which I loved how George incorporated the music, like, who the hell is this paging me?
Yeah, right.
That song and have me, banging on the door. I thought that was fresh.
Yeah, no doubt. Did you relate to Jan playing that character in any way?
Yeah, in a lot of ways. I mean, think about it. He left me for Faith, and I'm a dark-skinned chick, and it's like not talked about. But a lot of dudes don't.
Right.
You know how you guys do sometimes.
Oh.
She's living in the house with my man, and I got a baby on my hip.
Yeah.
And, I gave her that look like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only reason.
Yeah. Well, I resent it.
Like getting it. That's. And I've been through stuff like that. Not to hate or anything, but that's something that's in our culture and something that
No, I agree with that. I resent when you said you guys like. All of us be going after the light-skinned chicks.
Right. And that, like typical,
Nah, I know what you said. I was on your IMDb. I was like, okay, I see you. I got to give her my phone number.
Yeah, I've been working a little bit, and I'm in LA right now taking meetings, and hopefully this will help propel my career in a different way. Get an opportunity to play some different parts.
I seen that your mom's and your dad was famous.
Yeah, my mom was a famous actress back in the day.
Yeah.
We got Good Times and stuff and all that stuff. So it's in the blood.
Yeah. Y'all all talented. Y'all are all very talented. So I'm gonna ask you a little hip hop jump off right now. Was you aware of this beef that popped off with DJ Drama down south? Was you there? You know anything that popped off with that?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I missed out on any kind of drama. At least I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. How was it working with Angela Bassett?
Oh, that was like a dream come true.
Right.
I'm standing there, like, I'm a young actor. I just got a gig, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on film with Tina Turner. And she's cut. She's so beautiful in person, and I got to have one little scene with her, and I just learned so much just from watching her work.
Right.
Not necessarily when the cameras were rolling, when the cameras were off too. She just stayed in it. She's so calm and put together, and nothing. It was just really exciting. That was kind of like a dream come true for me.
Oh, that's cool. And how about Gravy? Oh, with Jamal Willett.
It was so funny. when I first met Jamal, it was like I had to sign all these papers at my audition so I wouldn't say who got the part. Like, I couldn't tell my friends completely because they they only let a few people, you had to do a screen test or whatever. So it was like me and 2 other girls, and we had to sign all this paper saying we wouldn't tell who it was, right before we walked in the room. And so I get there, and I'm like, oh, wow, he does look like Big,
Wow.
And, like, the chemistry was really cool. It was kind of, not confrontational, but kind of like, yeah, we look like we would have did some things back in the day together. Like, we kind of matched. It was cool.
Right.
You bought that was the chick he could pull back in the day,
Right. Was you aware that he was already a rapper, like, on the local, well, I want to call him local, but, I know in underground terms, like, did you know he was already a rapper?
I didn't know him at all. And being from the West Coast, I didn't know about the Brooklyn underground hip-hop scene at all. But then after I found out who it was, of course, I went online and listened to stuff and tried to find out who he was. It made me respect him a lot more as an artist,
Right. So like, you going to be dropping an album or something?
Like... No, I'm not going to be dropping an album. I don't sing or rap, but, I'm an actor, so hopefully... in the next couple of years, I'll be getting my Academy Award starring in another movie,
Right. Well, hey, I think you could. I think, like I said, when shout out to, to Scott, because when he the one that you spoke to at first as far as getting your info and stuff like that. And when he had told me who you was, he was like, the Chappelle Show, and I was like, oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Like, I'm finna ride on this bitch. And I was like, oh yeah. I said, all right, cool. And I think it could pop off. So when I see you in the character, I said, yeah, that's what's up. So
it's work. It's like a different kind of work, but I have mad respect for people who can do both things.
Right.
Like people who can do it all. And maybe the next time I will be rapping. So we'll see.
No doubt. Are there any other? You working on any other projects?
I just finished doing a show called Ceremonies and Dark Old Men. I'm in Los Angeles doing it right now with Rocky Carroll. He used to be on that TV show Rock.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and Glenn Tarman. He just won an Emmy.
Oh.
He used to play the
he used to be
on Different World.
Yeah. Was he married to Aretha Franklin? He was in Cooley High, right?
Yeah.
His
2 young girlfriends. So,
okay.
I work all the time in different stuff. So, hopefully, God willing, with Notorious, the success, it'll translate and move into something else.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm sure you hit a complete different demographic and a different audience, and I know us over here, like, we definitely see and respect your work, and we know there's a bunch of other things, good things that's going to come out for you. Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool to go to the premiere and flip the script because I looked all busted in the movie, and to get all jazzed up.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I seen Jen's character before. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those people, I seen before, and in
real life, you mean?
Yeah. Whether it was on TV and magazines. Actually, there was two parts in the movie where Biggie was performing. For example, I was really there at the Howard Homecoming show.
Oh, okay. That's funny because I went to Howard, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. There was like 2 parts in the movie. I said, I do remember that shit. So, that's what it is. But we know you got to go, and thank you so much for your time.
No problem. I'm glad I gave you a ring.
It's Rap Dreams Radio.
RapDreamsRadio.com. I looked it up. It's on my computer.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Okay, well, good luck with what you're doing, too.
Thank you. And keep in contact. Let us know anytime there's some new movies about to drop or, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be doing whatever. Just let us know.
All right.
All right. You have a good day. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.